Tilt your chin up just a little. That's it. Ah, beautiful Billie Jo. Bradley relax at its shady rest, our ancestral home, right, Colonel?
Yeah, I mean right, you all.
Let's get a little cheesecake. Go put your swimming suit on. We'll take some shots of you in your private lake.
We don't have a private lake.
Well, of course you do. Where do you go swimming around here?
Well, actually, in the water tower.
Salt water's water. That's your private lake. Come on. All right, doll. Here we go.
Any of you girls come through yet? Oh, very good. Hey, you're catching on. Sorry, I thought you were finished. Nothing? How do you expect to earn your gold star? Oh, well, never mind. These 2 eggs will be enough. Okay, now watch me closely. I take the 2 eggs in my hands thusly, then I spread out this ordinary handkerchief.
What are you up to?
Oh, hi, Steve. Just reviving my old magic act. With this Ted Swift doing my publicity, I'll be a headliner overnight. The guy's a genius, Steve.
He's going to do your publicity?
I'm not going to approach him, but I can show him my act. So I'm doing a little rehearsing. Here's how it goes. Take the eggs and place them in the center of the handkerchief thusly. Then you take the corners of the handkerchief, tie it together, like this. Then you take the handkerchief and you mumble the magic words. Alakazam. Alakazam. Then you take the handkerchief with the eggs in it and you slam it.
I'm with you.
Must have left out a Kazan. Oh, well, it was just a little minor slip-up.
Just a... Well, that's a whole day's work for those 2 hens.
Oh, hi, Mr. Drucker.
Oh, hi, Betty Jo. Say, what in blue blazes is going on around here anyway? Do you mind?
Oh, no. What do you mean?
Oh, that publicity feller and Billie Jo.
I was afraid that's what you meant.
I don't think your mom would stand for it if she was here. They're down there by the cannonball with Billie Jo dressed to the eyes and this feller shooting pictures all over the place.
That's publicity.
Oh, is that what they call it? You know what? They're renaming the cannonball. It's now a whim.
A what?
Oh, that joker concocted some story about how Billie Jo's great-granddaddy brought in the cannonball as a whim just to transport guests across his vast estate.
Oh, what next?
And, of course, Colonel Carson is right there backing him up on it.
I know.
Oh, I guess you heard how you've got a private lake now.
You mean the water tower?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And, of course, the Colonel's going right along with him on that, too. You know what he's offered to do? Paint his chickens pink and call them flamingos.
That's a lot. I couldn't get them to hold still. Betty Jo, you know where that old picture of Jefferson Davis in his cabinet is?
Oh, it's hanging at the top of the back stairs. Why?
I figured make a great group of ancestors for Billie Jo.
You know what else he's doing?
All I can say is that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Well, it's only a story.
Only a story?
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. What's the matter?
Do you know what Bobby Joe's trying to do? Write a publicity story saying that you and Billie Jo and I are an eternal triangle.
Well, what's wrong with that? Ted said it's a great angle. Just think. Steve used to go with Billie Jo, then he married you. And yet you're still friends. How sophisticated can you get? Well, I don't care. I don't like it. Steve doesn't mind.
I do, too.
See?
Well, if I'm going to be linked with other women, I'll pick my own. Now, let's see. There's Bridget Bardot, Elizabeth Taylor, Sophia Loren, Jane Fonda,
Steve.
Anne Margaret, Juliet Prowse, Jill St. John,
Steve.
Susan Strasberg, Kim Novak, Natalie Wood, Raquel Welch, Julie Christie, the Lennon sisters.
Steve, we get the point. Oh, boy. Now get back to fighting about Billie Jo. That'll really make her career. It will not. What? I've had it up to here. Ever since everyone started going out of their senses around here, I've been waiting for someone to strike a note of sanity. Well, I'm through waiting, and I'm striking.
Atta girl, Betty Jo, I'm with you.
Well, I guess this is what you want.
Oh, terrific, terrific. Come on, let's get up on the counter here now. Good, good, good. All right, up. Here we go. Come on, dear. Up, come on, sweet. Up, up. That's a girl. Now, cross your legs.
Oh?
A little more, a little more. Get a little more cheesecake there. Perfect. Now, hold this.
Do I have to do all these things?
It's a different side of you, sweetie.
Well, I know, but...
Look, what's the matter?
Well, all these things, they're just not really me. I don't drink, you know, and I'm really not sophisticated, and, well, I'm not a Southern belle either, for that
What
matter.
difference does it make? Who cares?
Well, I care for one. Personally, I'm getting fed up with this whole phony business. Betty Jo? Well, I am.
Listen, Bo Peep, why don't you go hunt your sheep?
Okay, so I'm out of line butting in like this.
You said it. I didn't. Now, if you'll excuse us, we'll get the picture done.
What I'm trying to say is, if Mom were here, she wouldn't go for this one bit. This whole thing is one big lie.
Are you trying to tell me my business?
No, I'm telling you how I think my mom would want things run.
Okay, you told me. Now, if you don't mind, we have a lot of work to do.
Mr. Swift,
Sis, I don't know how to say it any plainer. Get lost.
Now, hold it a minute.
You can't talk to my sister like that.
Doll, I'll apologize later. We have a big campaign to get out, and we... Or maybe you don't want to be a star.
No, I don't. Not if it means acting this way in front of my family. I don't. Now, look, Mr. Swift, I went along with your ideas because I got kind of carried away with the glamour of it all. But suddenly, the whole thing just doesn't seem worth it.
I certainly hope that you know what you're doing. I can go upstairs and get my things.
I think that's a swell idea. I think it's a terrific idea.
What's going on down here?
Our guest is just leaving. Why don't you give him a hand with his bags?
Oh. Wait a minute. You can't ask a cologne-wearing colonel to carry baggage.
Mr. Cameron, what are you doing here?
I'll tell you why I'm here. I just heard this young lady's record. I tell you, I got so excited about it, I decided to come down here and help with the campaign. Don't tell me you approve.
You might say that.
How do you do, young lady?
Hello, Mr. Cameron. I'm awfully glad you like my singing, but I'm afraid I just don't want to be publicized as something I'm not.
Well, who asked you to be?
Well,
We certainly don't want you to look any different than you look right now. Why, you fit in perfectly with this beautiful little place, right?
Oh, right.
It's just the picture of the campaign that I dreamed up. Yes, everything fits. The water tower, the picturesque little train, the charming hotel, your family. You get it, don't you?
Oh, it's a natural. Oh, what an angle. Billie Jo Bradley, American girl. Peaches and cream, apple pie, wholesome, honest, just herself.
Well, let's all go in and talk this over.
Fine.
I'll just say it. I think what we need to do is... All right.
Well, at least I was colonel for a day.
Petticoat Junction.